Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Commodity TV. It's time for the chart check again with Florian Grummes, the CEO of the Midas Touch Consulting, and we want to talk now about Max Silver, Endeavour Silver, and Uranium Energy. Florian, welcome again.
Yeah,
Let's do a chart check on those three companies. Let's begin on with Max Silver. What's going on in the chart techniques here?
I like the fact that Max Silver is basically outperforming the rest of the sector. It's holding up much stronger than most of the other mining stocks. It's currently sitting around the 50 and the 200-day moving average. I think good support, and I think it's a buying opportunity right here because most of the indicators are oversold. But Max Silver is holding up much better than most of the other markets.
Can you formulate like a price target already? What could you imagine? What could happen to Max Silver?
I think $18 to $20 is
US dollars.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Well, that's a nice
but
uprise,
not immediately, but like maybe within a year. Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a 40 to 50% move, something like that. Okay, fantastic. Let's come to Endeavour Silver. Where do you see it there? Because it was a little bit of high volatility after the Q4 numbers. And I think, you felt it and saw it in the chart, of course. So it was like 40% down, now 20% up.
Yes.
What's the picture here?
Yeah, Endeavour has been one of my favorites in the last year. Had a very nice run up. Now we've seen this big and kind of nasty correction in the stock. Currently $3.33, I think.
US dollar, yeah.
Very oversold, not only on the short but also on the medium term picture. And I think we at least should get a recovery towards the 50 and 200-day moving average, probably 430, 450. So that it's a nice upside potential, and that I can imagine might happen even until the summertime already. So it's kind of like a bit of a contrarian play, although overall the stock is still in an uptrend. I think the lows in December 2015 has been around 125, something
like that. Yeah, exactly.
So the stock is still up 200%. I think it's a good point to add.
Super. Okay, let's move from silver to uranium. A little bit of a special feature, of course. And Uranium Energy Corporation is your favorite pick here in the chart sector, I would call it. Let's give us first a picture on that and maybe a short picture on the uranium market.
Yes. Uranium Energy basically doubled between November and I think January. Started around 85 cents, went up to $1.90.
Yeah, 180 easy.
And now has been coming down, corrected. Obviously, what goes up has to correct and comes down a little bit. So still maybe a little bit more downside potential down to the 200-day moving average. But overall, I think we are already in the buying zone again in uranium energy. And in the larger or in the bigger picture, I think the whole sector is in a new bull market. And I remember, for me, technically speaking, the signal was back in November when Cameco in one day had a plus 12% up day out of nothing.
You told me that. We had a phone call about that. That's right.
So that was back then the technical signal for me. And since then, the market obviously had a nice rally. I mean, the spot price is still slowly recovering. I think we're around 25.
Yeah, 24.50 yesterday night, but it's bouncing between the 24 and 26.
Exactly. But I think the uranium market is very interesting. Lots of interesting plays, very small market. And we know from the past that it's good for extreme
and it can
gains.
Go fast.
It can go very fast, yes.
Okay.
So I like we see here, and I like the general uranium market.
Where do you see a first target for UEC from, let's say, the $135 levels we have today? What could you imagine?
No, I think we will go back to the highs from January. So I think 180, 190 is probably possible over the next 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, and if uranium itself starts to move, I mean, there are much higher prices in the play, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they go into production, which I think is like the $30, 40, yeah. So, I mean, we still need higher spot price, but once they go into production, I think much higher prices are possible, yes.
Super. Florian, thank you very much for this short chart check, and looks quite good, I would say.
Yeah, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was the chart check with Florian Grummes, CEO of the Midas Touch Consulting. And it looks really nice for Max Silver and Endeavour Silver. Both companies are in the buying mode, especially Endeavour Silver. You really should have a look on this company. But also if you want to go into the development space, Max Silver looks also very, very attractive. Both companies could yield you in the shorter term like up to 50%. That's possible from the chart. And as a special play, Uranium Energy Corporation might be here a great idea to think about, to have a look at the company and to buy into this lower price environment, as especially uranium market is in the uptrend. It has started definitely. The only question is, does it take another 3, 6, 9 or 12 months? But we are very confident that this really moves. Thanks for watching us. Bye bye from Munich.
Thank you. Bye bye.